And we're live. Absolutely live. Oh my God, it's Thursday. What to do, what to do. Where indeed. Where indeed. Sorry, I'm just scheduling another hitting session with Brian. Oh man. Please tell me it's not frozen. Okay, it's not frozen. My internet's been super jacked up lately. No idea what's wrong. I've got to buy red dot balls for some of my kids. Where do I buy them from? Wilson? Oh my goodness. There is the Naked series from Wilson? What? You guys see this? $500 for a naked tennis racket. Hell no. That is a waste of time and money. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Happy pre-birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen C. Oh my goodness. They plant trees, that's nice, but I mean, dude, I can plant a tree. I don't have to have some corporation doing it for me. For $500, that's twice as expensive. More than twice as expensive as a regular racket. That doesn't, personally, I wouldn't do it. Again, that's just my opinion though. That's just my opinion. It looks good. It's probably the only thing that looks better naked, but it's not worth 500 bucks. Damn, lights won't turn on. Okay. Come on, do the thingy. Do the thingy. Do it. Do the glowy thingy. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Now it's doing the glowy thingy. I like the glowy thingy. Such a gamer vibe, bro. Such a gamer vibe. Yeah, wait, it's 500 is way too much money. Way too much money. So I'm hitting with Brian. p.m. The night before my birthday at the Essential Tennis Court. Hold on. Just like any good man, I don't reveal all my cards right off the bat. You're gonna have to wait, Ross Sinclair. Hank Hill, you should switch to one-handed backhand no matter what, even before the vaccine. Hank Hill, if you don't mind me asking, first of all, where's Bubby? Second of all, were you Moderna or Pfizer? Thanks, Shadow Benji 123. Thank you very much. Yeah, you thought Clash was expensive. Right. Right. So, Pfizer gang, what up? That's what I got too. So, I pinned a comment about what 2 strings I'm going to be playtesting next. So, knock yourself out, ladies and gentlemen. Knock yourself out. Pfizer gang. Oh my goodness. I need to buy some damn red dots for some of my students. Oh, they do pickleball stuff now. Nice. Kids. Where are the balls? Thanks, Baseline Benito. New racket. Joseph GDB, what racket you get? Any advice for your team? Dude, it's a team sport. You're playing for more than just yourself, even in singles, Benito. So, you know, you're playing for your teammates. So have some fun and represent them well. What's up, Tag? What's up, Alexida? Okay, so I gotta buy red dot tennis balls for some of my kids. They don't have it? Ball type, junior. Really? That's disappointing. Thanks, Alexida. The Head Gravity Pro. Are they good? Never seen the Head Gravity Pro. Oh, I have to buy from Tennis Warehouse. I was hoping Wilson, because I think I have a red dot transition. I don't know what these are. Red dot. Huh. 10 and underplay. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay. So 72 balls. That should last, because I have like 3 classes a week during the summer of, I think these kids are 8 years old. So what is that? First or second grade, depending on what time of the year they're born. So I'm not gonna use real balls for that. That'd be idiotic. So I gotta buy some red dot balls. So I'm gonna buy this. So I'm glad that they have it. So view cart. Proceed to checkout, and I'm gonna close this so I don't dox myself like last time. Not gonna dox myself. UPS ground. Ooh, I have a code. Huh. Retailer discounts. Gavin 21. Okay. Ah, they took it away. They didn't like Gavin 21. Boo. Boo earns. It's whatever. It's for a good cause. I gotta grab my credit card. Be right back. Guys, vote your damn strings you want me to review. Okay, excuse me while I dox myself again. Nope. Hopefully you guys can't see this. It's my goodies. Stay away from my goodies. $95 for 72 red dot balls. Hot diggity damn. All right, now we got that out of the way. What do you guys vote? I do not use a dampener. I use Trinity balls. Trinity balls are fantastic for drills. I wouldn't use it for an actual match, but they're fantastic for drills. Weiss cannon. No surprising things over the week, thankfully. It's key for being a good tennis coach. Daniel Choi, kids are very, very intuitive about whether or not, so kids, I would say kids, especially, let's say 14 and under, right? They are mentally developed enough and have intuition, just like any animal, to know whether or not you actually mean well. But unlike adults, they don't have that filter where if kids don't like, if kids don't like you and they perceive that they don't like you, which is right 99 out of 100 times, especially when it comes to first impressions, what's awesome about kids is that they will straight up tell you basically, I don't like you, because they're not adults yet. They don't have that business-like demeanor. So as long as you're authentic to yourself and to the people around you, even if you are a little bit of an asshole like me, the kids are kind of going to gravitate towards it. So that's my experience with working with kids compared to adults. Aliyef Abdullah, I've never tried any of the older radicals, so I'm sorry I can't help you with that. Let's see. What do you guys vote on? I'm wondering what you guys voted on. Only 15 votes? There's 33 of you guys out there? Come on. Only 15 votes. Guys, freaking vote. I gotta research on, how to hook up a robot to my Discord to announce something every time I upload a video. I gotta set up Spotify for my moderators. Man. Hola, Matthewsu. Guys, vote. Jeez. I don't know what the hell I'm going to present to you guys. Oh, people are saying that Tristan gave me some bad calls, huh? Oh boy. He gave me some bad calls? I didn't think so. Interesting. The best gamma string. Ocho's not bad, the poly. To be honest, the gamma poly Ocho is the only one I have ever play tested the past decade. I think the Gamma Zoe or Gamma Jet, they're okay as polys, but I've never played with them. I've strung them, and they were happy. The clients were happy with it. I've never played with them, unfortunately. Let's take a look at these comments. So apparently 250 and 903 are bad calls. Huh. You guys want to take a look at this? TNT or Amato. Dylan Pate, I've never played with either of them, so I can't give you any solid advice, my friend. Okay, call it 250. Christ. See what that is. $250. Oh, that one? Quality, I have the Radical Pro 2019 version. I'm actually going to bring it up. It's going to take a while, a little bit to load. But let's go through. Joffrey Zhu is saying, sorry, why does he run straight up like that? Is bending the knees or lowering the upper body illegal? So hard to carry the weight of a king stature at 6'3". There we go. Record on matches 2, uploading settings. Well, let's see. Juan Pablo. I use the Adobe Suite. I do use the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, so obviously what you're going to be seeing soon is Adobe Premiere Pro, which is like Adobe's version of iMovie. And I use very little After Effects. After Effects is like for more of the scoreboard, so that's more video composition. So those are the two main ones I use for editing. I use Adobe Creative Suite. I tried other camera angles, but my audience, there we go, because it's all about you guys, right, is happiest with this angle. And DadBoy05, making things awkward. Okay, boomer, which is like one of my default replies. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I have some pretty default replies. Yeah, this is what like my editing like actually looks like. It's a lot of layers. A lot of freaking layers. So I'll show you guys this in a bit. Best cheap video software. I think is DaVinci free, guys? I think DaVinci is a free software editing tool. Yeah, Tristan did not seem comfortable at all. But, you know, it's part of being a tennis player, right? You got to learn to adapt to new situations best you can. So it's part of life, but he says he wants a rematch. I'll see what my schedule looks like and see if I could take him outside. Oh boy, what did I do? You guys vote yet? Could someone do a drum roll, please? Someone do a drum roll. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Everybody's saying 252 is in. I did not like the snow yesterday, Mark's Tesla. Thank you for reminding me, you asshole. Joking. It was fine. He claimed he was a 4-5, so it is what it is. Where's that drum roll? All right. Let's see if 252 is truly in. If this thing ever loads. So it happens when I record everything in 4K. It takes forever. Jesus. My goodness, all these assets.
Wait for hopefully a weak slice return in the middle that I can come in and volley. So we'll see if that plays out as good as I hope that it will. And yeah, see what happens.
Seems the audio is loading for you guys. But this video, not so much. It does take a while. Yeah, let's put it this way. I would phrase, I personally, I would definitely phrase this comment a little bit differently, Mark Tesla. I agree. But it is the internet. I can't control everything. Right. Some people thought I played at 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, I believe I do remember JC3 Marks Tesla. So I agree. Did you miss fun, Matthew Rock? Dude, Matt, I'm gonna invite you to my birthday. I'm sending out a mass text after the stream. Okay, so I will be doing the big hitter silver, the turn up big hitter silver. So that is Rat Her. And the next one is the Dunlop explosive speed. So Rat Her. Audio's kind of whack. USA, USA. Is it really wacky right now? Wacky tobacco? Now it finally decides to load. Yeah, it's because of my computer. It should fix itself relatively soon. Sorry about that. Test. Ooh, boy. Nope. Little Roboti. Mr. Roboto. Oh, come on. I think the audio should be better now. Do you guys concur? So this is what I do to animate some of the now stringing stuff. So I'll do the Dunlop explosive speed first. Home Depot to buy a plank of wood. What plank of wood? What are you talking about? Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I like this better. So people are saying that this graphic is just a little bit too small for the information. So what I'm gonna do is scale this guy up to 175. There we go. Make this guy also about 175%, just like that. Do it this way. This is called video editing, guys. This is what I do half the time I'm doing YouTube stuff. I don't like how that looks. Put it here. $71. There we go. Much better. Main, the racket, and the main. Right around here. Crosses. I'm on 175. A bit more to the right. Mains I want a little bit more down. Oops. Like that. And the racket I actually want it a little bit higher. More to the right. Or down. That is video editing. How do I deal with that awkwardness? Luke Penley, just ask the person, like, hey, is it okay if I record myself? They always have the right to say no, and if they say no, you gotta comply. If so, no, it's fine. Recording yourself is not being full of yourself, guys. People don't understand that. I don't know where this stereotype came from, to be honest. It's a little bit shameful. You should always be willing to try stuff to improve yourself, always. Hopefully, I can frickin' string now. That's what we're here for. Chris McGovern. Algoma, Wisconsin. My friend, how far are you? Of course, this is broken again. Yeah, I know it's glitchy right now. I'll fix it in a second. I'm good, man. How about you? Thanks for asking. Jakub. Man. Not a happy camper at all. So Algoma, Wisconsin from Milwaukee is 2 hours. Oh, you're next to Green Bay. Nice. My best friend grew up in Green Bay. Oh, Ashwaubenon is right there. I think it's where my boss grew up. Pretty cool. Man, that's... The only good tennis in Algoma seems to be around Green Bay. Ytex Quadro Twist, huh? I'm not gonna control Alt Delete. Not during a stream. It's really pissing me off though that I can't get a $1,000 camera body to work. And everything's glitching out on my webcam. I really think it's a motherboard problem. Not very happy with it. Because when you buy something, you expect it to work, right guys? Jesus Christ. I am all the anger, all of the rage. There we go. Hopefully, I can start stringing now. Oh man, Tag, dude, that's too much. I appreciate it. That's a lot of money, man. Thank you. I mean, you're one day off. My birthday's tomorrow, but I'm not gonna live stream tomorrow. Tag, dude, thank you very much. So, someone's rolling in the dough. Did you win the lottery recently? Whew. Something tells me Tag doesn't live with his mom. I think he's a well-to-do gentleman. He wouldn't do that to his mama. I know Tag fairly well via internet. I don't think he would do that to his mama. Thank you though, Tag. Tag, so be honest with me, Tag. Did I help you save money because of this channel? I'm just legitimately curious. Like, was there a string or like a racket? I know you're talking about the VCore 95. Was there something that you were thinking about buying, but because of like my reviews, you're glad that you didn't, or you're glad that you held off on it first until I tested it? Dylan Pate, my favorite tennis bag is whatever Tag wants me to say is my favorite tennis bag. I'm joking. The Go tennis bag is probably my favorite bag right now, not just because he sent me some stuff, but because I legitimately use it every single time I'm in the court. Yeah. Thanks, Tag. Definitely won't forget you anytime soon, even if I'm 16 drinks down tomorrow with my friends. So funny enough, I have this tradition on my birthday that I actually, believe it or not, I actually hate receiving gifts for my birthday. Don't worry, Tag, I love yours, don't worry. So what I typically do is, because I feel like I've been so fortunate in my life, given where I am and where I came from, what I actually do is on my birthday, I actually buy all of my friends' drinks at the bars. Every single birthday without fail. So funnily enough, Tag, the 99 bucks you just sent me, that's actually gonna go towards my bar tab for for my friends. And I think I'm gonna have an open bar tab of either 500 or 750 bucks. I don't know yet, because I'm sending out an invite for 50 people around the Milwaukee and Chicagoland area. So, you know, some of that money is gonna be allocated towards that. Oh my God. Chris okay. Apparently, it's gonna be a very expensive bar tab that I'm gonna be paying for for my friends. Jeez, okay. Thanks, Chris. Chris, have I helped you save some money or what? Okay, let me ask you a different question. What candor do you enjoy on my content? Like, what type of stuff that I do on my content, other than me being kind of an asshole, that you guys appreciate. Chat, also, let me know in the chat below as well. Because, you know, whatever I'm doing, whatever you guys are enjoying about my content versus other really good YouTube content creators out there for tennis, that's something I definitely want to keep doing. And obviously one of the things is being unbiased. So other than that, what do you guys think? What should I keep doing? And again, Chris, Tag, thank you very much. They'll probably go towards my car repairs as well from when my tire basically exploded over a pothole. VCore 95? I don't think the VCore 95 is stiff. It's not super flexible. I think it's somewhat flexible, but it's not super stiff. Okay, so it's the pure honesty. Like, do you guys feel like I'm just hoping that I don't cross the line of being myself versus being like forcing myself to be an asshole. That's the thing that I kind of got to be careful about, because I am, you know, a brash type of guy. I'm pretty blunt when I need to be. So I'm hoping I never betray your guys' trust on that. Well, Tag, I agree, and like that's the thing, because I am, believe it or not, like I'm naturally an asshole. When I'm nice, it's because I kind of filter it. But typically speaking, what you guys see on YouTube, and I've had comments on this, and I'll move the camera over here. I've had comments on it for people that know me and both don't know me, but that have seen me in person. They said, yeah, I'm not gonna use the word natural because I don't like that word. It makes me feel like all gross and like privileged, or like, you know, oh, he's a natural in front of the camera. No. So the way that many hip people explained it to me is that I have the same personality. Oh, right. Sorry about that. I have the same personality on the camera versus off the camera. Like, I have to expose like different parts of my personality. Like if I'm on Essential Tennis, right? If I'm on Essential Tennis and I'm mic'd up, you know, the stuff you hear me say is actually stuff that goes through my head, but I make sure that I don't filter that out, because in a real tennis tournament, you know, I would shut up, minus the sectionals for national qualifiers. What's up, Naomi? So yeah, I'm not faking anything. And like, even with the apology of me being a huge asshole to the ref in Ohio in Chagrin Falls, that's like a sincere apology. Like I'm like, you know what, I should do this. I should apologize. Because at the end of the day, you guys were actually some of you guys were calling me out on it, and I love you guys. I love it. But some of you guys were in the comment section and say, hey Mark, we love you, but you probably shouldn't have done that. And initially in my hotel room, I'm like, oh, who are you to say what I can or can't do? It's my YouTube channel, blah, blah, you know, this huge ego trip. And then like literally like 15 minutes later, I'm like, you know what? And I reviewed the tape. So thankfully, Saria was kind enough to record it, and be my cameraman and coach and hitting partner. And like, you know, 15 minutes later, after I had that kind of like internal power trip, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of was being an asshole. And that's why I made that apology video. And guys, Essential Tennis, Ian did kind of make an apology thing on a slightly different scale, but still at the same core sentiment. So if you haven't checked that out, Essential Tennis, take a look at it. Oh yeah, obviously when I'm interviewing like an actual human being, I'm not gonna rip into that person. That's incredibly disrespectful. Absolutely, Tag. So thank you for that. So someone did make a comment on the Micah Babel interview that's on my channel. The very first interview I've had, and it's super interesting interview. It's my very first one, and you know, I'm glad Tag and a few other people liked it. I wasn't looking into the camera because, believe it or not, I wasn't using my webcam. I was actually using my camera that I'm using right now, and I did kind of like some fancy editing to make it seem like I'm talking one-on-one with her. But in reality, Mikey Babel was only hearing my voice. She actually wasn't seeing my face. It was kind of an editing trick. And some of you guys saw that editing trick because someone called out on me in the comment section. Hey, Mark, when your interviewee is talking, you should look at her. When in fact, I actually was, because pretend the camera is right here that I'm recording the video at. Her talking would actually be like right here. So that's why if you guys look at the interview again, you see me kind of like drift off to the side because that's actually her face talking to me when I asked a question. Bharat Salvati, so I have, that's a possibility, but I did a lot of research, and there is a reason why I live stream on YouTube Live and not Twitch. I think Jeff Bezos has done a horrible, horrible job with Twitch, because Twitch was fantastic. It was a pioneer for gaming, specifically live streaming back in the day. But the user experience, and let me know what you guys think for those of you that watch Twitch, you know, on a somewhat regular basis. But the user experience for Twitch, from what I've heard, has gone downhill. Way too many ads compared to a YouTube live stream. But let me know if you guys agree or disagree with that in the chat. I really feel like, you know, I am going through a lot of types of content, talking about interviews, match play analysis, and, you know, tennis shoe reviews and tennis racket reviews. But I still feel most at home with tennis string reviews because I've been stringing over half my life. And when I criticize the string, I'm not criticizing a person. I'm not criticizing a group of people. Guess who I'm criticizing? I'm criticizing the company. So even if it's a good company, like let's say Yonex, I will call out Yonex on bullshit goods. And the reason why I do not feel any way bad for calling out a company on crappy overpriced products is because the more critical I can be for regular consumers like you guys, the more money I save you. And in all honesty, again, this is not politics. I'd rather have you guys, you regular consumers out there that work hard for your money, I'd rather have you guys save money than a corporation that makes billions of dollars a year have that extra profit margin from you guys that are not well informed. That's why I made this channel. As of now, my favorite string setup in competitive match play, the chairman, is actually the Tier 1 Black Knight, 55 pounds, on my Yonex, or sorry, not Yonex, the Head Radical Pro version 2019. Preach! Yeah. And obviously, you know, donations like what, you know, the two amazing donations today from Chris and Tag, you know, are absolutely, you know, grateful. I definitely appreciate it. But, you know, it's not, I don't think I would ever do any type of like live stream and say, hey, if you guys donate a total of $1,000 in 2 hours, I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not a telemarketer. I'm not a televangelist. You know, I'm gonna do things when I have time, when I have the resources. I'm gonna do things because I feel like it's the right thing to do. I don't do it for the money. That's why this is a passion project that hopefully would get enough real organic traction to be able to be a full-time job. Because again, it's no secret, and my boss might be in this live stream right now. I want to do this full time because I wake up every single day, I go through the motions at work, I code well, I get the job done, I sit through meetings, I analyze systems, but at the end of the day, what I'm most passionate about, other than playing tennis and working out in order to become a better tennis player, is twofold. It's one, hang out with you guys on live streams. Like, believe it or not, yeah, this obviously helps my client engagement and subscriber retention, absolutely. But I actually like live streaming and hanging out with you guys virtually more than actually making YouTube videos, because I initially wanted to become a video game streamer, right? And I'm not the best video gamer in the world, and I haven't played a serious video game in a long time in kind of like a competitive setting like World of Warcraft. But eventually I want to, don't get me wrong, I want to start my own gaming channel when the time is right. Who knows, maybe Amazon's A New World might be a good fit. But the problem with Twitch, one of the biggest problems with Twitch is, you know, discoverability. You're never going to be discovered on Twitch unless you already have the following on another social media site like YouTube or Twitter. So I make YouTube videos to keep you guys informed, but also I make YouTube videos because I want you guys to want to come here and ask questions and hang out with me, because it's no secret, I'm a pretty big extrovert. I'm a huge extrovert. I used to be a sales guy. I don't exactly have the typical personality of a software developer, if you know what I mean. So I love hanging out with you guys. That's all I wanted to say. No, I'm not gonna. Naomi, yeah, donate $500. I play a match barefoot, and then one lucky subscriber will get to have my toenail clippings after the match or some weird stuff like that. My goodness. I'm sure there's a niche for that. I'm not going to appeal to that niche. What does lowering the tension on the cross strings do for you? Lowering the tension on the cross is, in theory, the same effect as lowering your tension for the whole string bed. It's just going to give you a little bit more pop. It's going to have a little bit more of a trampoline effect off your string bed and a slightly higher launching. My least favorite string I've made a video about so far. 1 second, I gotta text my buddy Brian. Mitch Reynolds, those are just, I would call them colloquialisms. It really doesn't matter. I guess the proper way to say someone missing a serve is actually fault, it's not out. But no one cares. I mean, it is what it is. That's my opinion. As long as people know what you mean, I really wouldn't. Unless you're gonna be a Wimbledon umpire or, you know, some sort of line judge for professional tennis. It really doesn't matter. Difference between, oh, Dylan Pate, my least favorite string you have made a video about so far. My least favorite string. Probably, and it's, believe it or not, it's actually not Luxilon. It would either be Solinco Tour Bite, but I do like it because it did pave way for the Solinco Hypergene Confidential. So not Solinco Tour Bite. Let's say probably Luxilon 4G. from a consumer perspective because it's so freaking expensive. Sup, Todd? Todd, I do have big news, and it will involve your students. Just give me a second. Let me finish this cross. Todd, you're also invited to my birthday party. I'll send you a text later tonight. Birthday party is going to be in Wauwatosa tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. Oh, man, this is a tricky one. Everybody say hi to Todd, one of the best coaches out there. Pros Pros, the Interceptor was just generic, but it was cheap. I didn't mind it. I just didn't like it. It was just a cheap polyester. Not bad, not good, but cheap. This is not cooperating at all. There we go. Bros, bro? What are you doing, step bro? Step bro, I'm home. No! Oh yeah, Michael, Visnicar, yeah. I could totally see that if you're a high-level player. Yeah, Luxlon 4G is absolute trash. Govinda, there's nothing wrong with your gear. It's pretty good. It's a pretty powerful setup after the confidential 17 breaks in, right? It's a pretty big launch angle. Todd is one of my mentors for instructing tennis. Alif Abdullah, I do want to customize my radicals eventually. I literally don't have any time right now. Getting content to you guys out is my #1 priority in my YouTube frame of mind. Customing the rackets is a little bit down the road, but I will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Donation money? What donation money, Todd? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any donation money from Andre or Chris. Don't get 4G unless you're literally a doctor. It makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. Yeah, Serena Williams is also a multi-millionaire and one of the most successful female athletes of all time. There's a slight difference in pay right there. Cody B, for your VCore 98, what strings did you use on your old racket? Let's start there. Okay, so the big news, right? Again, drum roll, please. Big news is I kind of had an interview with a major software company, right? Actually, one of the top 10 software companies in the world, I believe. And they're based in Los Angeles. I don't know if they're LA, but they're definitely headquartered in California. Let's start there. So, what do you guys think? Where do you guys think this is headed? Where am I going with this, guys? I want to know what you guys are thinking. Google would be a good guess. You guys guys are a lot smarter than I thought. What's up, Cam? So Mark's Tesla nailed it right on the freaking head. So it actually was technically an interview with Oracle SAP, a major software company based in California. Mitch Reynolds, I self-taught myself. I did self-taught for programming using teamtreehouse.com and a little bit of YouTubing and a lot of very smart friends of mine that were in the programming field to begin with. Everybody say hi to Acing Tennis, and if you guys haven't already, subscribe to Acing Tennis. Me and him are going to be collaborating in the near future. Right, Alex? No, it's not Salesforce. It's Oracle SAP. That's the company I interviewed with. Isn't 410 nylon like basically like free string you get for buying a tennis string machine? So specifically with Oracle, do you know what major platform Oracle owns right now? Hint, it's tennis related. Megamind, ding, 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 nailed it right on the head. Blue Tank Clan, I don't think Oracle owns the ITF circuit, but they definitely own UTR. And the Oracle Pro Series is a platform off of the UTR system. So I had an interview, more like a meeting, but interview on Friday. So sorry, just texting my boys. So, as soon as I sign this contract and run this contract by my team of scientists, which are definitely behind that door, because they definitely exist, you just gotta take my word for it, I will be an independent contractor for UTR. So, what do you think this actually means for you guys? Let me know what you think. I'm kind of like doing a Christopher Nolan here where I'm slowly revealing the bomb to you guys. The boys, Fridays are for the, or Friday would be my birthday. Thursdays are for the boys. Eric Cho, I would need to qualify for those futures, and trust me, I would get my ass kicked in like the second round of qualification. Mark's Tesla, not necessarily more tennis content. Not directly, but it doesn't rule that out as a trickle-down effect. Thanks, one-hander. Appreciate it. Love you too. No, tennis won't be my full-time job. Not yet. That's kind of the goal though, right? Tennis meaning YouTube and, you know, teaching a little bit and stringing. No, I'm actually going to get a little bit more tennis content, Chairman. A little bit more tennis content. Mark's warehouse page? No. So the official position that I would have with UTR, assuming I sign the contract, is I think it's called UTR Local Coordinator, right? So I will have access to the UTR events, Naomi A. That's one of them. So when I sign this contract, if I sign this contract, I'll be able to host my own tennis tournaments that are UTR events, right? So remember me kind of bitching, and a lot of people bitching, about the USTA not having tennis tournaments for adults or high-level students around the area. The USTA, if they have those events, it's like Fast Four, which is complete BS. Well, I could change that in my community now. Like, if I sign this contract, as soon as the effective date goes in, I could literally make a UTR tennis tournament in the Milwaukee area, assuming I have the courts. I obviously have to talk to the municipality to reserve the courts within a certain amount of hours and times of day. And you know, it's obviously weather dependent because I don't have my own tennis club. But I could host high-level UTR tennis tournaments that are best 2 out of 3 sets, playing out a third with ad scoring, double elimination, including a back draw or round robin. So I can basically do what I want within the UTR platform. That's what I have the opportunity to do. I think the contract would be effective June 1st. So what's really nice is UTR, they're basically age agnostic, to where if you're a 9 UTR 15-year-old kid in high school, you might be able to be playing a 30-year-old 9 UTR in this tournament, right? Well, the beautiful thing is, Chairman, is I don't need to hire a ref, but I have people in the area. For example, Brian, and I'm going to talk to him later tonight. I could have him be like a helper and obviously pay him very well to be a ref or to be, you know, an assistant in organizing this tennis tournament. So, yeah, I mean, it's a really good opportunity, and I think I could do it. And I think I am going to do it. I just got to read the contract with my team of scientists that are right behind that door that definitely do exist. You're just going to have to trust me on that. So, Mark's Tesla, I'm a full-time software developer as of now. I'm also a tennis coach, a tennis stringer, YouTube content creator, live streamer, and possibly, if I sign this contract, a UTR local coordinator. The second one there's only 2 in southeastern Wisconsin if I sign this, so I'd be the second one. In all honesty, I probably have a lot more reach than this other gentleman that already has it. So that's the big news. Will I be coding for UTR? I possibly could, but that's not the position. The position is me being a local coordinator for UTR, like a tennis tournament coordinator. But I could definitely code for, actually, I have gotten a few job offers to be an SAP, which is a programming platform for the company Oracle in the past, but I declined it. So I think if they actually ever do need a programmer that knows tennis inside and out, why wouldn't they hire me for, you know, $250K or something like that? Yeah, Tag, this blue with this radical paint job is not the best looking matchup. Not the best matchup at all. What's up, NMS49? I'm not gonna hack the system to bump up people's ratings. That would be, although fun, and I could probably do it if I really wanted to, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I'm glad Naomi's here. I was kind of giving you smack at Essential Tennis's little live stream. UTR is a universal tennis rating system that is very, in my opinion, very accurate and already much better than the USTA's NTRP rating system. Oh, the Osaka E-Zone. Oh, that's a Portal Nero was guessing Naomi uses. Huh. Naomi! Oh, you're like my favorite. And then you told me you use the RPM Blast? Dude. ISO speed. Naomi, get a real ISO speed. Zach, yeah, it's UTR is tough, man. It's pretty hardcore. Brian, we're playing tennis in like 45 minutes. Brian, after I finish this string, I'm actually not going to string the other one, but I got to send out birthday invites. Don't worry, you're on it. And you and I are going to talk because I have set up something with UTR to do tournaments this summer in the Milwaukee area. So we're going to need to talk. Oh, it's already dark outside? Eh. Whatever. Black Pearl Rough. I've heard of that one before. Can't put my tongue on it. T1 Black Knight is damn good too. It's a little bit stiffer than RPM Blast, Naomi. So if I were you, buy like a reel of ISOSpeed baseline control, Naomi, and then buy a packet of T1 Black Knight and see which one you like best. All right, guys, I gotta head up and get a small bite to eat before I hit with Brian. So Chris, who's no longer in the chat, and Tag, thank you very much for your donations. It's gonna go towards something very, very important and close to my heart. Buying my friends booze so they have fun around me tomorrow on my birthday. And also tennis stuff as well. So if you guys haven't already, do me a favor, hit like and hit subscribe for more original tennis content. And if you guys have any questions that I didn't get to in this stream, please leave a comment down in the section below or hop into my Discord so other people can answer the questions you have for me. And as always, happy hitting.